Where does Tom Little go next? Tom Little has recently suffered a loss to David Price, which came in the 4th round of their interesting matchup. David Price caught Tom Little with a heavy shot on top of the head, and Tom Little's legs just went, but he was still defending himself, but the ref had seen enough and called time on the contest. Tom Little disputed the stoppage, but there is little he can do about it now. He did okay in the fight, so what is the next step that he should take? Well, the next step he must take is to certainly improve his conditioning, so diet and training and rest periods, and he needs to get in with a journeyman opponent to get back into winning ways. Eddie Hearn has said that he would be happy to have him on another one of his shows again, so if Tom Little can get a fight that he can win in good fashion and then keep stepping up and work hard, keep his way working towards a better fight, because he seems to get in there with opponents like David Price who can punch, and even Daniel Dubois. Fair enough, Daniel Dubois was a novice, but still he can punch, and Tom Little has very little momentum behind him, so he needs to get his momentum going, get his condition better, and then step his opponents up as he goes, but he needs to get back to winning ways first. Tom Little has gathered a considerable public appeal after his interviews showing his quirky personality. People find him funny and seem to like him, which means he is doing alright in that department, but he must improve his aspect of the game inside the ring. That is where it truly matters. But if he can get the public's attention and get them talking about him, then he will always get opportunities, as he knows how to sell a fight. So now that he has that public's attention, he needs to start translating his success outside the ring to inside the ring. And he does have a boxing ability of some sort. He has fast hands, and he has good movement at times. So he most certainly can, it just depends how much he wants it, and if he is willing to put in the hours in training and prepare diligently for his fights. He will need to bring his weight down slightly and improve upon his cardio, so that he is still going strong as the fight wears on, and instead of getting tired, he is able to keep up the tempo, as he does have considerably good hand speed. He doesn't have all that much punch power, but he just needs to work on his strength and dispatch his opponents using those strengths. Tom Little could go for a domestic title eventually and then move on to a European title in the future, but he has to get back to winning ways first. He can talk the talk, but now he has to walk the walk also. So if he can get in with a journeyman, just so he can get back to winning ways and then slowly step up the opposition as he gets himself into better shape with each camp that passes, by the time that he is ready for a British title challenge, he will be in better shape, as he will have a few good training camps behind him and a few good wins behind him hopefully. And that will do his confidence no end of good. Tom Little has had defeats to fighters like Daniel Dubois, Dorian Darch and Hrgovic, and his record stands at 17 fights, 10 victories and 7 losses. 4 of those losses have come by KO, but a record only displays numbers. Look at Derek Chisora, 9 losses now, but that does not reflect the fighter he is. So Tom Little still has more to give in the game, it just depends on how much he wants it, how much he is willing to give, and if he decides to take appropriate fights until he is ready to be stepped up against more prestigious opponents. But there we have it guys, thank you for watching, please like the video and subscribe if you would like to see more content. Thank you guys.